Time for tonight's rewrite. Among the most egregious lies told today in the heat of the budget battle is this one.
Everybody goes to clinics, to hospitals, to doctors, and so on. Some people go to Planned Parenthood. But you don't have to go to Planned Parenthood to get your cholesterol or your blood pressure checked. If you want an abortion, you go to Planned Parenthood, and that's well over 90% of what Planned Parenthood does.
Over 90%. That is unbelievable, in that it is not true. Because only 3% of what Planned Parenthood does is abortions. Kyle just rounded up to the nearest 90. Besides, when this 87% discrepancy was pointed out, Kyle's office immediately released the following statement to CNN.
And you know what? I just want to give it to you verbatim here. It says his remark was not intended to be a factual statement.
Now, I've never visited a Planned Parenthood office, so I know little beyond that pie chart about what Planned Parenthood does. But I have friends who depend on Planned Parenthood. One of them, currently an unemployed victim of the Great Recession, who can't even afford cable TV to watch this show tonight, sent me an email today saying, "Stop these wackos." Her email deserves a place in the congressional record today beside the lies being told about Planned Parenthood. She says, "Do they have any idea how expensive birth control is and how important it is for it to be provided to women at Planned Parenthood clinics? A regular prescription for my pill was $98 a month without insurance. And even with insurance, it was $78 through the pharmacy. Who can afford that every month? Last summer, through my employer's insurance, which I lost along with the job, was the first time I've ever been to a, quote, real gynecologist, a doctor outside of Planned Parenthood. But as a woman, I need an annual exam. Even beyond birth control and my unfortunate and devastating abortion, I've needed Planned Parenthood for breast exams. My breasts are cystic. Since I was 17, I've had small lumps come and go, and through Planned Parenthood, I've had 3 ultrasounds and 2 mammograms. Presently, I have another large lump that may be more serious, and once again, Planned Parenthood is offering to perform an exam and provide me with additional testing. It's terrifying to think that with lack of funds, millions of women wouldn't have access to this kind of care. I can't imagine what I would do without Planned Parenthood. Talking about what they do is part of your job right now, so I wanted you to know on a personal level what Planned Parenthood does for me, so it might influence you when you're on the subject at work. I feel my voice is lost, and there's nothing I can do about this situation. Please yell some sense into these people. But I have friends who depend on Planned Parenthood.
Stop just a second. Hookers? Who? Who depends on Planned Parenthood? I've got 400 abortions that I have to have. I have to have these children aborted. I'm depending on Planned Parenthood. Lawrence O'Donnell has friends that depend on Planned Parenthood.
Yell some sense into them? They left out of their attack on the content of the email that most of what Planned Parenthood does for that woman is breast cancer screening. They had to leave that out. It's hard even for them to make fun of that. They weren't finished. Please yell some sense into these people.
Not yet. Oh, I thought there was more. No, it's now. I can't get my abortions! Larry! Oh, that's
where you don't have to kill the baby. You don't have to do it.
Well, yes, I do.
No, you don't have to kill.
No, I do.
No,
Glenn.
you don't. No,
it's too inconvenient in my life right now.
You can give the baby up for adoption.
I can't. Nobody will take it!
No, no one can yell some sense into these people.
I'm sorry. I just love my country, and I fear for it.
Not yet.
Oh, I thought there was more.
No, it's now.